This is TechCrunch.
Perplexity strikes a multi-year licensing deal with Getty Images. I'm Imran Sheikh, and your Saturday Daily Crunch, featuring 3 big tech headlines, starts right now. U.S. telecommunications giant Ribbon has confirmed that government-backed hackers had access to its network for almost a year before getting caught, according to a public filing. The telco giant said in a 10-Q disclosure last week with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission that a suspected nation-state actor had gained access to the company's IT network as early as December 2024. Ribbon said it notified law enforcement and that it believes the hackers are no longer in its network. The Texas-headquartered Ribbon provides phone, networking, and internet services for companies, enterprises, and critical infrastructure organizations, such as energy and transportation systems. The company counts hundreds of companies as customers, including Fortune 500 firms and government agencies, such as the Department of Defense. Reuters was first to report news of the breach. Catherine Berthier, a spokesperson for Ribbon, confirmed that 3 of Ribbon's customers are known to be affected, but declined to name the affected companies, citing confidentiality. Amazon's cloud infrastructure service, Amazon Web Services, AWS, is on track to record its strongest year of growth in 3 years, fueled, of course, by the AI industry's unprecedented demand for computing power. AWS is growing 20% year over year and ended the third quarter with $33.1 billion in sales through the first 9 months of the year, Amazon announced in its third quarter earnings release on Thursday. The business segment's operating income increased to $11.4 billion in Q3, up from $10.4 billion at the same point in 2024. AWS launched an infrastructure region in New Zealand during the quarter and has 3 more regions in the pipeline. The cloud infrastructure provider also secured several new deals in Q3 across a variety of industries, including a few notable names in the AI market. In July, AWS partnered with Perplexity to launch the AI browser company's enterprise product. AWS also partnered with Cursor during the third quarter. AI search startup Perplexity has signed a multi-year licensing deal with Getty Images, which gives it permission to display images from Getty across its AI-powered search and discovery tools. The deal marks a notable shift for the company, which has been hit by allegations of content scraping and plagiarism, and signals an effort to establish more formal content partnerships. Perplexity and Getty have been working together for more than a year, a source familiar with the deal told TechCrunch. Though it was never announced, Getty was part of Perplexity's Publishers Program, a plan to share ad revenue with publishers when their content surfaced in a search query, the source said. Now, today's agreement is a new deal. A source told TechCrunch it's not a traditional lump-sum licensing deal since Perplexity doesn't train its own foundational models, but would not elaborate on the terms. Perplexity's agreement with Getty appears to legitimize some of the startup's previous use of Getty's stock photos. You see, Perplexity has come under fire within the last year for a series of plagiarism accusations from several news organizations. In one case, the startup was called out for pulling content from a Wall Street Journal article, including the Getty photo in that piece. At the time, several outlets questioned whether Perplexity's use of the images constituted copyright infringement. A source last year told TechCrunch that Perplexity was working on an agreement with Getty, but we were unable to confirm the deal after reaching out to the stock image giant several times. And wrapping up with a quick headline from the startup world. Atom, one of the most viral startups in Y Combinator's Winter 2025 batch, has raised a $4.1 million seed round to power its next steps, TechCrunch learned exclusively. After generating over 10 million social media impressions with the launch of its text-to-3D model app, the AI startup had its pick of investors. Atom is already on its way to reaching a broad audience, with tens of thousands of individual users and a growing base of paying customers for its standard and pro plans, which respectively start at $5.99 and $17.99 per month. And that's your Daily Crunch. Today's stories were reported by Zach Whitaker, Rebecca Balan, and more awesome TechCrunch journalists. We'll see you here next week, and until then, find us at TechCrunch.com.